Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Quita. Welcome. So glad that you could join me today. So I'm going to be showing you two ways that you can punch pages for the Erin Condren coiled system and binder system. So if you're new here to my channel, I hope you'll stick around. You'll consider subscribing and also giving me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoy it. So let's jump right in. If you want to see those two ways, make sure to stay tuned. Alright guys, so once again I'm going to be showing you two easy ways that you can punch the Erin Condren binder, the Erin Condren coiled system and the Erin Condren binder system. Now I didn't come up with these ways, I just kind of did a little research since I am new to the Erin Condren community, and I saw a couple of videos floating around on how to do this. So I decided to show you all in one video, especially if you have newly purchased an Erin Condren coming from maybe the Happy Planner system like I have just incorporated an additional planner to my lineup, and so you want to know how to make it more customizable and more functional for you. Trust me, there's a way. And so I decided to show you on this video today. So I'm going to show you all the tools you need, and then I'm going to show you the easy ways that you can punch for the planner and just insert different inserts into this system, so that way you can have more that you need to have included in these planner systems. So first and foremost, what you're going to need is you're going to need a regular hole punch. You're also going to need a Sharpie marker. Well, I use it because it just makes it easier to put a little dot where you need to punch. You're going to need a pair of scissors. You're also going to need this smaller punch. As you can see, it is much smaller than the one I just showed you. You're going to need that. You're also going to need this punch board from We Are Memory Keepers. I love this thing, so I'll open up the box and I'll show you what was contained in there, but this is really all you're going to need. So first, let's start with the Erin Condren binder system. This is new for Erin Condren. They add this to their lineup so that way you can have a more custom planner. So of course I decided to order it because coming from the Happy Planner, I enjoyed being able to pull pages out and put them in, and so I thought this system would work well for me. You guys have seen on a recent video that I did recently add discs to my Erin Condren binder system because the bottom two keep snagging with the paper. So I'm sure in the future that will get better. This is just her first time doing a binder, and so I'm sure over time she'll get it perfected and hopefully it won't snag anymore. So this is how you would punch an Erin Condren binder page. So what I typically do, or not punch it y'all because it's already punched, okay? But if you need to punch pages for it, that's what we're trying to do, okay? So pull out a page because we're going to use that page as a template. And then I do have some scrap paper here. So I'm first going to cut the paper to the size of it so that way it makes it just easier for visual reasons. And you would have to just trim whatever paper you're going to use down to size. A lot of times, like in my my new setup, I'll show you really quick. I do have Happy Planner pages throughout. So these are all Happy Planner pages. These are Happy Planner pages, you know, and I've got them kind of scattered throughout. So you can use whatever pages you want, blank paper, printables that you print, because you can insert it in. You just have to make sure it's the right size, and you can use whatever you desire. So I'm going to line it up. So that's the first thing you're going to do. Take that sheet of paper, put it in back. And I believe Erin Condren does have a little strip. It's like a page, but it's like half the size of this page that is kind of more sturdy that you can keep in your planner to use as a template, so you don't always have to keep pulling this out. But I think I might have tossed mine, and it had like instructions on it on like how to use the planner and all of that stuff. So if you order it, I would keep that and use that as the template, so you don't have to keep pulling these pages in and out of your planner, although you're going to have it anyways. So just put that piece of paper in back, just like so, and get it lined up the way you want. And then what I typically do, which is why I said to grab a Sharpie or a pen, is, and you may want to use a binder clip or something to hold it in place. I feel good about just being able to hold it with my hand. And then what I typically do is just dot it out. So I'll put a dot in the center of each one, as close as you can get. And then I will, remove the template. And if you want to cut multiple pages, just do it to the top page. And that's maybe where the binder clip will come in more handy. So you're gonna need this size. And actually, there's kind of technically 3 ways that you can punch. So that's why you're gonna need that other punch. So I'm gonna actually show you 3 ways, y'all. Okay, so you're gonna punch the holes. Just get it as close as you can to that dot you put. See how easy that is? It's just tedious, it's not hard. All right, so once you've got all of your holes punched, you're gonna take your scissors and you're gonna cut slits. Just a slit. You don't have to make it wider unless you want to, or unless you're cutting this for the Erin Condren that you're putting on discs, then you'd wanna make that slit a little bit wider. So, that's all you have to do for that. And I do cut all of my pages. I just put a slit in them when I have them in the binder system, and that just made it easy to be able to pull it in and out. So I'm gonna close those, and then it's easy to just insert the page in. And I love that because, as you can see, it's in there. But now you can just have more of a custom feel, and you can add more additional pages as needed. It's easy to come out. It's just, it's awesome. It's awesome. So that's how you punch pages for the Erin Condren binder system. So you just saw how easy that was. So now we will move on to the second way, which is where this punch will come into play. Now, this is my least favorite way. I'm gonna show you my favorite way last. This is my least favorite way. Okay, so what you're gonna need for this is you're gonna need a cover, an Erin Condren cover, or something to use as a template. So you could also use this if you want it, but just remember that it skips holes here and there. So I would just pull a cover off and then take your sheet of paper, and we're gonna cut it down to size just to make it as accurate as possible. All right, so now that you've got your page, however big or wide it may be, it could be a full page, it could be a half sheet, it could be Happy Planner, it could be whatever you want, y'all. That's the beauty of why I chose the Happy Planner, to be honest with you, because I loved the whole disc bound, being able to pull it in and put it, you know, just kind of shuffle things around. And so now that I have this way with Erin Condren, I feel a lot better about my planner systems in general. So I have a way to punch every single planner that I own. Okay, so you're gonna see why this is the least favorite. You're gonna take that same Sharpie, y'all, and you're gonna hold it down and you're gonna dot it again. You're gonna dot every single one of them. The last one I'm gonna show you, I only came across one video on YouTube, and I'll try to link her below if I can find her again, using that method. So I'm not sure if it's just people are not aware of that other method because it's like so simple, or just that this is, I don't know, what they feel comfortable with. I'm not sure, but the other way is like quick and easy and precise. And that's what I like. Quick, easy, and precise. My 3 favorite things. Okay, so you got to do that to every single page, y'all. So, but if you want to take a stack, you can. You'll just have to, again, put that binder clip on so that way they don't move around. All right, so once you've got it all dotted out, you're going to take your hole punch. And did I miss a page? Because I don't think I did. I think that's the right spacing. And you're literally going to punch every single hole. And so it's a little tricky getting it right because you got to get it right over the dot, as you can see, and then you're going to punch down. Yes, this is not fun. You got to do that to every single hole. And you start to get in your groove after a little while. So I'm gonna go ahead and punch this one out. I'm sorry, I hope you can see it. I'm all into this. Just to try to get it as precise as possible or it's not gonna fit. All right, as you can see, not fun, but look, it's not as precise. I mean, I could have tried to probably maybe focus a little bit more to get it more precise, but that's a lot. Okay, so you're not done. Now you have to take your scissors and you have to go through and you have to slit every single hole. Yeah, not completely ideal, but it is a solution. And it is probably the cheapest solution. I don't remember how much that punch cost, but I think it's worth a little bit of extra that you may spend just to get the next solution I'm going to show you. See, that hole might give me a problem because that one's a little high. So we'll see how it fits in there. And there may also be another way. I'm sure some people are probably going to chime in and say, no, this is what you actually have to do. That's the easiest way. And I welcome that. So make sure to comment below and let me know if I'm thinking about this all the wrong way and there's just a super easy way to just take them somewhere and let them punch them and then bring them home. I'm not sure, but I like doing things at home. So as you can see, now you got to get them all into the coil. All right, so that was right. I did it right. So as you can see, I did get them in there. They are punched mostly precisely. I mean, you don't really notice it once it's in. And you've got a way to add a page to your Erin Condren coil binder or coiled planner, not a binder because I just showed you the binder. So that's how you would add it to the coil. Super easy. Well, not really easy, but it's easy. The method of it is just tedious. So I'm going to show you one final way. This is my by far favorite way. So I'm going to take the same paper just because I have it here. Okay, so I ordered this We Are Memory Keepers punch board. This thing is awesome because it has so many different punches that you can use on the punch board. So let me show you. And I just have these stored away because I don't really need them. And technically, I wanted to explore another option, which I think may be available for the binder. I'm not sure. I'm going to check really quick. Okay, so it comes with this little page here that tells you all of the punches that are included. And I was wondering, yeah, they do have circle punches, so I probably could have, let me see how many circle punches though. So they have 5 circle punches. So I guess I could have measured it out for the binder and done 4 in here and then been able to punch those 4 and then maybe put 2 and then punch the 2 top. And I don't know, that would seem complicated. And I don't know if the spacing would be right. So anyways, yeah, that probably wouldn't have worked out. I think that's the easiest way. The way I showed you is the easiest. All right, so you're not going to need these. These are for the Happy Planner. I have a Happy Planner punch, but it's good to know that this is an option. Again, these are all the circle punches that are included. And then also you've got these 2 punches. I'm not sure what they would be used for, but I'm sure there's a purpose for them. And then this is the one that we want. It's the smallest circle one because there are these, which are circle ones as well. So you want to get the smallest one, which is just on 1 punch, the pink punch. So it's great that these are all included. So I love this. And I'm sure I may need some of these other punches for other things in the future. But right now, I store this away. And I only keep that smaller punch out because that's the only one that I'm using for what I am about to show you. All right, so what you're gonna do is take it. I'm gonna dump these additional flakes of paper in the trash before I get started. All right, so you're gonna take the punch and you're gonna line it up to this line here. There's a line on the punch board right there. You're gonna take this and you're gonna line it up to that. Line that little centerpiece up to here, right in smack dab in the middle. Make sure it doesn't move around. All right, so I'm gonna zoom you in down here so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so now that you've got that centered, you're gonna take your paper. Oh, this is so easy. You're gonna line your paper up to, hopefully you're zoomed in enough. You're gonna line the edge of your paper up to the center line. There's a line here in the words that say center. You're gonna line it up right here, get it flush, get it lined up as much as you can. All right, then you're gonna punch it. Easy peasy, right? You see the punch holes there? So now once you get done punching the first punch, now you're going to take the first punch and you're gonna line it up to these two punch lines. All right, you see that? So it's completely lined up. And then once you get it lined up, then you're gonna punch it again. Oop, I'm supposed to do like this. And you're just gonna keep doing that. You're gonna take the last punch line, you're gonna line it up to this punch line here, punch mark, and you're gonna punch it. You see how easy this can go? Last one, punch. Last one, punch. This is so quick and so much more precise. And these punch holes do fit in the Erin Condren binder as well, because your binder cover, like this, or this planner cover, this fits in the Erin Condren. She makes her stuff interchangeable, so this fits in the binder. So if you punch this page for your Erin Condren coil planner, and then later you get the binder, you can pull those pages out if you need to. All right, so let me zoom you back out. But as you can see, I've got all of my punch lines. So cool. So now I am ready to add it to my coil planner. So this is my way of doing it on the right hand side, and this is the punch board. As you can see, top perfect, bottom messy, hot mess. Okay, so now that you've got that done, you're gonna do the same thing we just did. Add them to the coiled, add them to the planner. And I just didn't cut the sheet to the right size. That's why I have that extra. But as you can see, it's perfect. This is the most brilliant way to do it. The most precise way to do it, the easiest way to do it, the quickest way to do it is the We Are Memory Keepers punch board. Because it's just gonna get you right where you need to be. Sometimes I like to use a pen to get that in there. So that is how you would punch. The third way, the most easiest way, you would punch for the Erin Condren binder system. So I just wanted to show you that because, again, since I'm now an Erin Condren user, I will need a way to punch pages so that way I can add them to this planner and make it more functional for what I need it for, because it's, again, my business and social media planner. I'm going back and forth between this, the vertical hourly, and then the horizontal. Both of them are neutral, and this is on discs again, so I like having both systems. This was the binder system, and again, I took this out because the binder rings were separating and it just kept getting snagged on the page, and it was just not fun. So I thought I would show you those 3 ways to punch for the Erin Condren planner systems. You have a way to punch for her coil planner and for her binder. So hopefully that was helpful to some of you all who have been looking for a solution. So again, grab the We Are Memory Keepers punch board. You're going to need a regular hole punch, and you're also going to need the specialty hole punch. This I purchased on Amazon. I'll put links below to everything that you're going to need. I like using a Sharpie just in case. You could use a pen as well, and then you're also going to need a pair of scissors. So that is it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You found a quick and easy solution that you can use for your Erin Condren planner, which means you'll give me a thumbs up on this video, and also consider subscribing to my channel. Comment below and let me know if you've used any of these methods, or if there are any other methods that maybe I don't know about. I would love to hear from you. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Hopefully you'll stop back by to catch another video, in which case I'll see you guys then.